I'm leaving you a voicemail. I got AirPods. So, yeah, this is the first conversation I've ever had on them ever. So, hopefully it sounds better. Does it sound better? Why aren't you answering me? God, you're always so quiet. I don't know. You're never quiet when we're, like, hanging out. You just talk and talk and talk. And you just offer me Werther's Original and stuff because you're old. Anyway, as per usual, I'm driving to work. And, yeah, passing the airport. Pretty nice, you know, all airporty and stuff. Yep. There's an airplane. What are you doing? What are you possibly doing tonight? I bet you're going to keep this voicemail and probably put it on one of your dumb podcasts. So I guess, I don't know. Should I just keep saying stuff? I'm saying stuff. Why aren't you answering me? God, I wonder what you're doing right now. You're probably like washing your hands or making grilled cheese sandwiches. Maybe you're brushing Nico. What's Nico doing? Is he eating paper? Is he dragging his butt across the carpet because he's a dog? God, dogs are so stupid. My cat's just poop in a box, and then, like, Larry makes me just, like, wipe his butt because he's too fat and he can't really actually clean himself. But that's because he's smart. I bet Nico would never think about that. He'd be like, I'm just going to drag my butt across the carpet because I'm a dog. What else is going on? What did you do today, Scott? I forget. You're not even on this call. What am I doing? Why am I talking to your voicemail? Is that always talking to your voicemail? Like, people are going to think I'm crazy. Like, you don't even answer your phone. The only time I ever talk to you is on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. That's it. That's the only time. Like, I call you every day, and you just always send me the voicemail. So I'm just always leaving you voicemails. But I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong number. Am I even calling Scott Sikora? Who is this? Am I your neighbor? Did you ever find those guitar picks? What else is happening? Is this voicemail still going? I don't know. Okay, bye!
Welcome to the Talking Beards podcast, an entertainment news show all about the world of facial hair. You can catch the show live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern by going to talkingbeards.com. While you're at the website, you can check out all the other cool things that we do. We cover the latest news going on in the beard and mustache world, from competitions, contests, fundraisers, and all the charity work. We also have special guests each week talking about what they're doing to make a difference in the facial hair world. We also do trivia each week with really great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. at talkingbeards.com. Now let's get on with the show.
Your face is the same.
Your face is the same.
My face is the same.
As what?
Oops. Supposed to get that out before we went live.
Yeah. It's called professionalism, something you do not have.
Sometimes.
When?
I've had it before.
Before when?
There was that one time
that
I had it. Yeah. Me and Nate Munn were hanging out, and I had professionalism.
All the professionalism's probably right.
So professional. Oh my gosh, there's people watching us. There's two on the facial hair league. This is
professional.
Your face is professional.
Your face is professional. You're not pro. You're just a professional.
Wow, that was hurtful and unnecessary.
Like amateur level, echelon.
You know what else is a amateur echelon?
The moment I mute your mic right as you say,
"Oh hey!" No, you didn't.
I almost did.
You thought about it, but guess what? You didn't. Yeah. So we're here. We are back. It's been, like 2 whole days since we've been on here, and I know y'all missed us. But yeah, this is episode number 91 of Talking Beards. We are back with the live show. Thank you for everybody that tuned in Saturday for Beards for Maddie. This is episode number 165 if you're listening on the podcast. Thank you for listening on the podcast. We appreciate you just as much as the live people. So, yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. We're going to get things started tonight. Tonight we have Maddie Harris from Beards for Maddie fame. We're going to talk to her tonight and see how she is doing after the wild party they had for Beards for Maddie, and get her take on the whole beard competition thing. So yeah, we'll get started. Go ahead, Scott.
No, I did not trim my beard down, Tyler.
Everybody keeps saying that.
I know. That's the thing is, this is the longest I think I've ever gone without cutting it.
Did you trim your beard?
No, I have not touched it in probably well over a year.
You literally just touched it.
I mean, like, cut it. Shut up, Aaron.
Did you cut your mustache?
No, I have cut nothing.
Did you get taller?
I think my seat's a little lower.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, stupid Andrew says, looks like Scoot trimmed his hair. Shut up, Andrew.
Well, I mean.
Oh, yes, it's nice to see me with the shirt on. Yeah, you guys missed that last night.
You didn't have a shirt on last night?
Texas Craft Whisker. I was topless.
I miss why don't you do the show topless sometimes?
Nope. You guys.
Wow, Natalie is freaking bummed out. She's crying right now.
I know. See,
she's
that's
like,
why you guys.
One time I didn't tune in, and Scott's naked, and she's freaking. She's left. She's ran out of the room crying.
Well, that's why you got to tune into the Texas Craft Whisker Zoom meetings every other Monday night when they're not doing the craft beard battle. So just go over and like them on Facebook, and then you guys will know when it's going on. And by the way, I am Scott Sikora. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. We don't like my dance moves.
No, maybe you're less fat, Tyler Hill said.
Did your face get more skinny or are you less fat? Yes, I did. I have been losing weight. So that's probably what it is.
That's what it is. Your face is too small now.
I know.
You're like.
I'm Scott Sikora. I'm little and skinny. Whatever. But so you can find out more information about us by going to talkingbeards.com. And we are live over there currently right now. We are restreaming the YouTube feed over there. So if by some chance you guys don't like to go to Facebook, or if you don't like to go to any social media, you can just go to talkingbeards.com. You can watch the show live there, and you can check out all the old episodes of the podcasts and the most recent ones. But
all of them.
But at the beginning of every show, we ask one thing of everyone. Just one thing. And what is that? Oh, it is to share
this episode. Look at that. Cher was hanging out with Maddie and everybody. Look at that. I bet they didn't even know Cher was there. They're having such a good time.
She's so little. She's like a homunculus.
It's like, oh, hey, I'm Cher. Just share this episode.
I'm off in the corner. No one's going to see me.
They didn't. But yeah, if you are on Facebook or anywhere, you share this episode everywhere. Like,
look at
one. Oh, Kevin Hawley says hello.
Look at, is that him up in the top left-hand corner right by Cher? Kevin, Kevin was grabbing Cher's butt, I hear.
You could tell.
He's like, look at me, I'm grabbing Cher's butt.
That's exactly how he sounds. Wow.
Sounds.
Oh, sounds. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either. I don't know. You know who's missing right now?
Matt McLeod.
Yeah.
Where is that cloudy one?
Good night, bearded friends. But we just got here. You can't be going to bed already. We just started.
MVPBAS from Twitch. You can't go to sleep yet. We just got here.
Brandon Borderline says, has anyone noticed the Fred Durst hat hasn't made an appearance since we picked on him? Oddly enough, you guys are going to get a kick out of this.
Matt Sherwood Forrest says, what's up?
All right. So here's the funny story. Now,
All right.
Nico, very rarely does he destroy anything other than shredding paper, thanks to Madsen.
Except for that hat that you gave him and said, destroy this hat.
No,
I'm not Fred Durst.
He grabbed it and he chewed the bill off of it.
I'm the drummer of Limp Bizkit, not the lead singer.
Oh. No, false. Hey, guess what Danielle Howerland says? He's like, hey, phone Howell.
And then I bet he's doing this. Hey, phone Hall.
Hey, phone, I can see your leg through the 75,000 holes in your pants. Tom's here. Look at Tom. Not
What's
Tom
up,
from
Tom?
MySpace.
No, that's not Tom from MySpace because he has a picture.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead.
Well, yeah. So at the beginning of each of our shows, too, now we are going to jump right into the news with our super awesome beard news correspondent, McClear Matt.
Hey, McClear Matt.
That's me. Wow, you guys, I was there and then I wasn't, and then my name's all switched around, and that's cool.
That is cool.
What's up,
How are you
guys?
doing tonight, sir?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing fantastic. You're looking awfully blue again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on with the Blue Man group, but like the bearded Blue Man group. It's a new thing that's going around, I heard.
I think you think you stand a good chance to be part
Yeah,
of
it's kind of like the Smurfs meets the Blue Man group, I think. But I don't know. It's a weird thing. I saw it on TikTok.
all the TikToks.
Yeah.
He's been blue.
Yeah.
So what do you have for us tonight, Mr. Matt?
So let's get into this. I'm Matt, and this is your Talk Beard News brought to you by Beard Laws. So a giant rat was found in the streets of Mexico City, and it wasn't the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Workers were cleaning an underground drainage system, as I just said, in Mexico City, and rightfully so. And know what they ended up finding? Guess what? Giant rat. And when I say giant rat, I'm not talking like a giant rat. I'm talking like bigger than people rats. At first, they thought it might have been Master Splinter, but they approached the rat, and it sadly was not. So the video went viral, and I think I'm going to have a seizure. But then it was seen on all the social media sources, and people just brushed it off as another thing that 2020 has given us. Many people couldn't believe that such a huge creature could end up living in the underground tunnels. Turns out it was a Halloween prop. Since it made national news, and everybody was kind of wondering how and where the prop came from, a lady came forward, claimed that it was hers. She said that it was made years ago as a Halloween decoration, but somehow a huge rainstorm carried it and it ended up in the drain. So I'm not sure how that's possible.
Saw if it was like real.
No, it looked pretty realistic, but it was huge. It was probably 7 foot tall.
Let's call the news before we even do any research on if this is real or not.
Right. And I mean, in how does it get swept away by rain and then down a drain? I don't get it. But so if anybody in the chat is from Mexico City and could explain this to us, we'd appreciate it.
And the thing is rain doesn't even have arms or hands. Therefore, it could not hold a broom to sweep anything.
That's what I didn't get. But so in other news, family's dinner ruined by crabs. Something you might hear at an awkward dinner conversation with Joe Dirt or Donnie Baker, but it turns out it wasn't that kind of crabs. It's actually giant crabs. A family was camping on an island off the coast of Australia with some friends, and they were surrounded by enormous crabs. It started off as a dozen, then it quickly became over 50 or something, and it actually looked like something you might see on a horror movie. So these giant crabs overtook their picnic, but thankfully they had nothing to worry about because the giant crabs known as robber crabs are very, very not harmless. With a name like robber crab, I definitely trust them. So they're referred to also as coconut crabs, and they're on the endangered species list, so they couldn't even have them for dinners. They couldn't have crab legs. So moral of the story, they're all fine. Don't judge a book by its cover. The picnic was good, and it's a picnic they'll never forget. That's all I got for you.
Have you ever had crabs at a picnic?
No.
Oh.
Have you?
No comment.
Okay.
No, number one, I can't believe you did not cover the biggest breaking news of today.
Well, I didn't know if we wanted to say it.
Well.
With Eddie Van Halen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like Bon Jovi.
Yeah, but I thought it would bring the atmosphere down a little bit. You know what I mean? And we're trying to not do that on the show.
Yeah, well, you're right. But yeah, passing of Eddie Van Halen today really sucks. He was, even though I'm a drummer, I followed him more and liked him more than I did any like drummers. Like I loved Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, I've been playing his music since I've heard the news. Obviously not right now because it'd get flagged for copyright, and that would be a whole thing for your show.
Yes, that would be, yes.
You remember that
we've already been down that road once?
Yeah.
So,
Say, remember that time you did that to us?
Yeah, we're not going to do that again. So
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
So, Matthew, you have a new show on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, tonight is going to be episode 1 of Triple T, Tick-Tock Tuesdays, where we're going to have kind of a free-flowing conversation, kind of show off some videos that are either funny or motivational or whatever, and then we're kind of, everybody's going to submit some videos, and we're going to blind react to them.
That's cool.
What's this Wii stuff? Do you have a frog in your pocket?
Oh, yeah. Many frogs in many pockets. But so Iron Sanctuary and myself are going to co-host this. Unfortunately, he can't make it tonight because he had unannounced dinner plans that he had no idea about. But the guests on the show tonight are going to be Colin Ray, Grimwolf. There's a whole bunch of them. Dobby Bugless. Who else we got? Nathan Kessel. And I feel like I'm missing one. Shay Aiden.
Wow.
Bobby,
star-studded cast right there.
Yeah, we're going to come out of the gate with this show and do that. And it's going to be cool because I'm setting up a question and answer kind of segment where people can go over to the Discord and, ask some questions and have these guys answer some questions. But they got to be creative because, these guys get some of the same stupid questions over and over. So we want some creative.
You're saying
ones.
We should definitely submit a bunch of stupid questions.
Yes, but funny ones.
So how did you get involved in TikTok?
How did I get involved in TikTok?
No,
that'd be the best one.
Guys.
That'd be the best one, I think, to ask him.
What's your favorite TikTok video that you've done?
Or why do you think they take the C out of TikTok? Are they just lazy?
Oh,
like you guys?
Were you nervous that TikTok was going to get banned?
Yeah, right.
Are these really good questions that we should submit?
I feel like yes. Yeah, they should all be submitted, or just say them right in the chat on the show, 9 p.m. after this amazing show. On Beard Laws YouTube or Facebook.
Nice. So are you still going to do any type of trivia show or
yeah, we're going to work it in. We're going to see how this one goes. Unfortunately, kind of it was in that in-between stage where, there wasn't a lot of interest of people that wanted to do trivia and game shows. Okay. So we're going to kind of do this and try to get the views back up. And then potentially Monday night, I think we might switch over to game night.
Sweet.
But yeah, we'll keep everybody updated.
Do you have a guess for your Academy Award-winning show for Thursday night?
Yeah, but I'm not exactly sure who it is yet.
Somebody.
Rumor has it could be
from TikTok.
Yeah, it's going to be a TikTok star and potentially Jennings.
Ken Jennings?
From the Jeopardy.
Wow.
That was the Jeopardy guy, right?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be there. We'll have to see.
He might be.
He might be. He might not. But check out all the social media, and we'll advertise it Wednesday or Thursday as soon as we find out.
Well, thank you, Matthew. Do you have anything else you'd like to say tonight?
As a matter of fact,
he falls for it every time. It never does get old.
I think he knew it was coming that time.
Well, it was like he pointed to you. It was like, "Hey,
here, watch this." Aha!
Go here, haha.
We'll curveball it. Up. Yeah. You didn't expect that one, there. No point in that time.
Before we bring in our super awesome guest, Aaron and I have been working on a magic trick, and we would like to show everyone this really cool magic trick.
I'm ready.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to take this blue Sharpie pen, and I'm going to turn it into a poop knife, an original poop knife. Now, you're probably asking, how on earth am I going to be able to do that? Well,
how would you do that?
It's called magic, Aaron. It's like sleight of hand. It's going to be like, it's like that.
Smoke and mirrors, as the kids say.
Yeah, something like that. So, okay, you guys ready?
Just a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, like the magic wand.
Yep.
I see Mattson's like watching real
Dude,
close.
He's so excited.
Okay.
He's eating popcorn. He's so excited.
Okay, are we ready?
I'm nervous. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go. It's like a spaceship flying across the screen. Holy cow.
Originalpoopknife.com. Look at that. Hold on. Can we reverse it, you think?
Probably could.
Here we go.
Okay. Take it back. Oh my gosh. Yes. Original
That was the most
Poop.com.
amazing thing we've ever done on the show.
I know. And the thing is we're not even like sponsored by Poop Knife or anything.
Or professionals.
Yeah. We're professionals.
Maddie decided. She thought that was the most amazing thing she's ever seen. I could just tell. Your face is a dad joke. Shut up, Brandon.
Yeah. Alex says, Aaron said I need a poop knife earlier. I get it now.
I also get it now. What is up, Alex? Look at that.
There's
Central
so many
Texas
great
in the house.
Great people in the chat room right now because everyone wants to find out how much money was raised for Maddie this past weekend. So we had this really awesome online competition, Beards for Maddie. It was put on by the Beard Mob South Carolina and was co-sponsored by Honest Amish, FHL, and Talking Beards. And we did a 3 hour and 15-minute live stream on Saturday night where we went through 16 different categories. And then we did a bonus episode after that for like another hour and some odd minutes where Aaron ate the Pocky hot chip. And that was really lackluster. I was like...
The best part was when Scott ate the 3 super hot chips.
That was I was killing it.
Oh my God, these are so hot. Like that.
I was like, oh my God, my skirt. Oh, my skirt's on fire.
Ouch. Well, I think my chip was incredibly hot and it was a fun time. And like I said, so what we did was at the beginning of the Beards for Maddie competition, we said if we raised an extra $1,000 during the episode, I would eat the chip. And that took all of like 15 minutes. And there you go. I ended up eating the chip. And he basically ate Doritos. That was it. Like fiery Doritos.
Shut up, Aaron. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
But yeah, so let's just jump right into this and talk to good old Maddie and see what she had to think about her competition. So let's just bring her in live from Beards for Maddie Studios
in Teja. She's
in Teja. It's Maddie.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
This is quite refreshing because there's like not a gaggle of people around her being like all like, oh, look at me. Ooh,
yeah, they really like hanging out with me, so it's kind of hard to get rid of them.
Well, that's cool. Hey, you're a very likable person. Why would
Thank you.
I want to hang out with you?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've hung out like I don't know how many nights over the past couple weeks by doing all these different live shows with you.
Yeah, so we're basically like best friends now.
That's
pretty much. Shut up, Aaron. She wasn't talking about you.
I was talking about y'all.
Y'all, you're not even from the South.
Shut up, Scott. How are you doing tonight, Maddie?
I'm good. I'm glad to be in Texas and see my friends and my family. So it's been a good couple of days so far.
You're enjoying your visit down there?
Yes, I am.
Glad. So let's just ask you the question everybody's been thinking of. What did you think about there being a competition for you? Like, what was your overall just thought?
I really I guess shocked would kind of be like a good thought because like that's not something I didn't even know anything about like beard competitions or beard groups. So and then the fact that like people that I had just barely met and made that happen for me was really just I get heartwarming too.
Right? Yeah.
Like I was very taken aback because it's not like it's a lot. Everybody, they don't know me, but they were willing to come together and do something to help me, even though that they don't know me personally. So that was cool.
It was really nice to see the outpouring for you. It really was. Like, I don't know if you've done like much research on like beard competitions and stuff, but generally like it's for like a whole the charity is what we were.
Yeah, that's kind of when the first night when they had told me, like before I got on live with y'all the first time, they told me like most of it is for charity, and I think that that's really cool because it's not even, you know, like y'all are doing something that y'all love to do, but you're also helping people in the process.
Yeah, so I just thought it was, I mean, I'm sure it's not the first time it's been done, but that was one of the cool things. I thought the whole thing about this competition when Daniel brought it to our attention and the whole idea was to do a competition for an individual. And I just thought that was super cool idea. And I'm glad the individual
was greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as everything progressed with all this, and as we got this whole competition all lined up and everything, and announced to Maddie that we were going to be doing this competition for her, then a couple weeks after that, we invited Maddie and her sister Samantha onto the Texas Craft Whisker Challenge, where we had her and her sister get together and they went head to head for 1 hour making a craft whisker beard. Now, tell us a little bit about that experience you had, because there you go. There's your first real experience in the whole, like, the craft whisker beard, where, all the Whiskerina girls have always been making these craft beards. And, like you said, you knew Fawn and you knew Fawn did stuff like that. But, what was your thought of that whole process?
It was, I thought it was a cool idea, and I was very excited for it. But when I opened my box, I got overwhelmed. I'm not really I don't feel like I'm a crafty person. So I was excited to be able to do that and to be able to do it with my sister, because I'm competitive even if I'm not crafty. So I wanted to do better than her. But when I opened my box, I was very overwhelmed. But once I kind of got, got the basis, or like I guess the base layer of the beard, and kind of like the idea I was trying to do, it was much easier, and I felt more at ease about it, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, you could have just we told you could have just leaned over and stabbed her at any point to gain the advantage.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that my mom or my dad might be mad at me if I did that, so I thought that it would probably be better just to keep the peace.
You could have said it was Fawn.
You could have.
Yeah, I could have, because I wasn't in her camera. You're right. I could have done that.
They would have believed it. Been like, oh, what did Fawn do? Like that. Fondue. She's
fondue. That was a good one, Aaron. You sounded real smart there.
I did.
All right. So once you guys finished your craft beards and everything, and you gained your whole new appreciation and level for like what actually like making a craft beard is like, then a week later we had this beard competition for you, where we had literally people from all over the world sign up for this. We had over 200 competitors, 205 to be exact. And for us, that was the largest support we've gotten for any online competition for us.
Awesome.
Yeah, our last one we had 179 competitors, and I think we only have 4 countries register. And this time, I believe we had 5. So we had United States, Canada, England, Germany, and Australia all represented in that competition.
That's super cool. I knew that there was I knew somebody from England, but I didn't know that Germany.
There was 4 people from England, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was due to this turnout for this competition. All things aside, was amazing. Even if this was a live competition, the numbers for this competition are just kind of crazy. Really?
Yeah, it was cool, because when we finally announced it and stuff and posted it, that was all I saw on my Facebook for 3 or 4 days.
Me too.
Well, me too. Even today too. Even the past couple days. Leading up to it, it's been nothing but that, and then that following day, and then each day there's been more and more stuff that's getting posted by everyone. Just a lot of gratitude from a lot of people that participated, but really we should have the gratitude towards them for, number one, taking their time out, and participating, and and making their donation towards you and towards this competition and everything.
Yeah.
Now when you were viewing this, you were with a whole bunch of people. Who were you with? We had you on the show at 8:30 on Saturday night to kind of talk to you a little bit more about what your thoughts were at that moment of what was going on and everything. Who were all the people that were there with you? And you know,
my sister and her fiance were with me. My mom and my mom's husband. And my Meemaw and my aunt were there, as well as Daniel and Fawn. And then my sister's friend Sarah and her boyfriend, who are also my friends. And then my Granny Deb, who is my mom's husband's mother.
And you forgot Cher.
Group.
Say it again?
Cher.
And Cher was there too. You almost forgot.
Yeah, and Cher. Yeah, I forgot about her.
Yes.
Background.
How do you forget about Cher? I mean, didn't you see? There she is.
It was a lot of activity. You know, there's a lot going on
there.
World
World-renowned pop star was there, but that's fine. It's not a.
She's just like a regular person to us. She comes around all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, geez. So after you watched and completed watching the whole entire thing, what were your thoughts of like just the overall like layout and like how it all happened and like your final thoughts of the evening of like, you know, you had your whole family together. You guys were all sitting around watching it together. You spent, 3.5 hours, watching this event online that was for you. When it was all done, what was your final like, wow, this was just, what were your thoughts and everything with that?
I really just felt extremely grateful. My thoughts were kind of like, just, wow, there's so much, that people came together and did for me. And it was, without even like being asked to, like, they just, Fawn and Daniel put all that together and nobody asked them to, they just did it. 'Cause like out of their goodness of their heart, and same with the people that participated and that made donations and that competed. They, it was just very humbling for that many people to come together for me without even knowing me.
Are you ready to do it, Aaron?
Let's just do this. So,
oh gosh,
I want you to know, we've done a lot of competitions all over this country, and I've seen a lot of numbers come through. And a lot of clubs raise a lot of money, but like, dude, this is like probably like one of the most unreal things I've seen, especially during this whole online beard competition, like phase of, beard competing. Yeah, I really feel like everybody really, really, really came out for you. And so we had, like we said, we had 205 competitors. We had raffles that Christine Algaretti and Fawn kind of took care of. We had some merch that went out. We had some patches that went out. And then we had all the ticket sales.
All right.
And all the ticket sales were donation-based. We had anywhere from like $5 to some people paid $150 for their competitor ticket. And we raised $15,100. With Honest Amish, they helped us out with a very hefty donation as well, and we raised a freaking butt ton of money for you.
I'm not crying. You are.
Yeah. So
that's awesome. That is, oh God.
And we'll get all that to you ASAP, and yeah, like it was amazing. I was watching everything come through, and yeah.
You have a lot of people.
I don't even know what to say, because that's like, that is so much. That is so much. we
understand that you've been through a lot with your whole process, and having to go from Texas to South Carolina to get treatment, and it's not, these times, healthcare is really expensive, and getting treatments like that for what you have, is super expensive too. And just to try to maintain some normalcy in your life when all you're doing is just worried about money. And, it's it's the least we could do to help someone out that's struggling, and just to give you a little bit of ease. And and they also say too that sometimes when you're under stress, it taxes your body too, and hopefully this eases a little bit of your life stress and can make your life a little bit normal and make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, it definitely relieves so much stress. That's awesome. I don't even have the words.
Yeah, really, me neither. Like,
yeah,
I'm just happy we were able to help you. That's really all this really boils down to. It was a fun night, and I'm just glad we were able to help you and meet you. Really,
yeah, it's a blessing for sure.
Definitely gonna have to make sure that we meet up in person once all this COVID stuff's when if you're still in South Carolina for the Holy City competition, either whenever it happens in the next year or two, definitely need to get together. We should make her a guest of honor. She could, she could be MC. We'll make her MC for the night.
Yeah,
even if I'm not in South Carolina, it's nothing to make a flight.
She would love it.
Get her up in front of everyone so she can talk all night long. So.
All night long.
You're gonna make me throw up. I don't
Here's the microphone. We're just gonna go sit down and hang out. You just take care of everything with 4 million people watching you. No pressure.
That's super.
Yeah. Or you start thinking about your craft beard. Start thinking about your whiskerina beard already. Just be like, okay, since you said
I think I could do really well with that too.
Yeah. Like you said, you said that you're not good with crafty stuff like that. Well, now you have 2 years to think about this. So,
and practice, I can practice.
Yeah, you got time. So what is now the next step in your life? What is going, what is going on with treatment? What is going on with, you said you're in Texas right now visiting family. When are you heading back to South Carolina, and what's your treatment schedule, and what is the plan for you for the next few months?
So I'm leaving Texas on Monday. And I have 4 more infusions left before they'll do another scan to make sure everything's gone.
So what exactly is an infusion for those people don't know?
So basically I go to the doctor and, I have what's called a port. It's like a little
plug.
I guess it's like plastic, and they put it right under the surface of my skin. It's right here. And so what that is the nurse accesses it. She puts a needle in me, and they give me chemo drugs through IV. So there's 4 that they give me, and the names are kind of hard to pronounce. So I'm not really, it's called AVBD is the treatment. But so I go there, and they give me 2 different nausea meds through IV, and then a steroid before they start the chemo infusion. And then they start the chemo. And so each one takes a different amount of time to go. They can only do it one at a time. So 2 of them take 30 minutes apiece, and then there's 2 of them that take 15 minutes apiece, plus my nausea meds. So I'm there for about 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Jeez.
And basically I just sit there while it's going in me. And, I'll read or watch Netflix or something, keep myself occupied. And then when I'm done, they, pull the needle out and patch me up, and I get to go home. But I have 4 more of those left, and then we'll do a scan. So my last chemo infusion is on November 24th. So that's 2 days before Thanksgiving. I'll do an infusion, and then I think the week afterwards is when we'll do the second scan to make sure everything's gone. And then after that, if everything is good, then they'll take my port out, and I'll be good to go. And I will be coming back to Texas to finish school and kind of finish what I was doing down here, because I was in school to get my esthetician's license. And I was about halfway done when I got diagnosed, so I had to pull out of school, and that's all kind of paused right now. So I'll go back to school and finish that up in it'll take me about 3 months to finish. And then I will be able to work as an esthetician. So I won't have to serve anymore. I can do what I want to, like do my job that I want to do. And
we just a little heads up, we're in the process of developing a process for estheticians that involve beard care. So,
well, I'll be very interested in that because y'all help me out a lot. That's really, I don't feel like I could ever say thank you enough, but gosh. But yeah, so I'll finish school up and be able to like get into the workforce in that type of job. And that's what my plan is so far. It's, it's not like a, 5-year plan, but, for the next few months, next 6 or 12 months, that's going to be what what I'll be working towards.
Well, definitely. I mean, the biggest thing we wish for you though, is that you get through your last 4 treatments and that, when you go and get tested again, that everything's looking good and that it's all clear and you can go back to living a normal life and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to. I think I haven't talked to my doctor about afterwards yet, but I think I have to go every 3 months for scans until I'm clean for like a year, I guess. And then I think after that it'll go to like every 6 months, and then it'll go to like once a year. Just to make sure it doesn't come back. But the thing with Hodgkin's lymphoma is it's so treatable. The remission rates are very high, so it's that's a positive side of it.
At least that's a positive thing out of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Maddie, I'm glad that, you're back down there with family and you seem like you're in pretty good spirits today. And
I am. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. You have anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
No, I was talking to Maddie.
Well, no, but that's you too. But I mean, yeah. So like in closing, like, do you have any like closing thoughts, any last whatevers you want to share with anyone?
I just want to say thank you because that like the turnout and the amount of support was so much more than not to say I expected, like, small stuff, but like it was very, very thoughtful and very kind. And I'm so grateful.
Well, I'm glad that it all worked out the way it did. And I'm so glad it worked out for you. And I just hope that, this does some positive for you. And keeps you in good spirits and keeps you, powering forward and lets your life get back to normal.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. And have a great night. Enjoy Texas. And hopefully our paths cross here shortly.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Maddie. It was wonderful meeting you. It's been wonderful hanging out with you over the past few weeks and getting to know you a little bit better. And just kind of watching your little beard journey in the past like 3 or 4 weeks. So it's been a lot of fun and everything. So, but thank you so very much. And we'll stay in touch with you, and we hope to see you out there competing someday.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right, Maddie, have a great night.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
That was Maddie. She was on our show tonight.
She was. My favorite part was when I was going to ask her a question and then you answered it.
Why don't you shut up?
All right. Well, that happened.
Jeez.
Good Lord. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, when we were putting all the numbers and stuff together, like, dude, like, that's incredible. And I want to thank Honest Amish for everything that they did. Absolutely. They definitely increased those numbers, and I mean we killed it without their help, but they definitely pumped it up and put us over the top, and I'm just glad we were able to help her out, and that was super cool. And to like kind of also say about Honest Amish, I mean I mean we really lucked out with partnering with such a great company that really cares about the community. And for all the years that we've been doing, like, just the stuff with Talking Beards and how supportive they've been with everything, that we've done with,
giving us product or matching this or that. Like, they're just an extremely generous, kind, giving company. And, everyone that I know that we've given stuff to just raves about how great their products are. So, I mean, they're from beginning to end, through and through, just an amazing company with all the stuff that they put out, with the people that they have there working there, and ownership, and just the generosity that they have. So once again, if anyone's looking to, for some new products or anything to try out, please go to honestamish.com and pick up something. It'd be nice to support them back too, for all the support that they give to the community. But
they absolutely support this community. And if you're ever able to meet the owner, he is the most humble dude. You would never realize in a million years that he is the owner of Honest Amish. He wants no recognition. He just wants to do good things and just kind of sit back and watch the good things unfold. And
yeah,
he would an amazing freaking dude. And we couldn't do, I'm just glad I'm able to, be a part of everything they do. And they really love this community, and they want nothing more than to watch this community grow and help it be the best it can be.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that's the biggest reason why I am a big supporter and user of Honest Amish, is just because of what a great family they are and all the great things that they do. And on top of that, they put out the best product. It
is the best product. I'm just, that's the biggest plus to me, honestly, is not only are they super nice and amazing and great, but the product is the best. And I'm not saying that at all. It was the best. It was the first product I found, and the balms are great. The oils are great. And I don't like the licorice soap.
I like it.
And Scott loves it. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just super lucky that it all lines up like that. It's like they don't have crappy product and they're super nice. You know what I mean? Like, they have an amazing product and they're super nice. So,
well, and we're not even sponsored by, like, the show is not sponsored by Honest Amish. Like, we just, Aaron's worked with them in the past. He's sponsored by them as an individual competitor. But as for the show, I mean, they just help us out.
Stuff to give away.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it works well. And, we support them, and we advertise them. In return, they do all these great things for us and for the community too. So just keep your eyes on the lookout, because you're going to be hearing a lot more stuff about them. They've actually started sponsoring the National Beard and Mustache Championships that we will talk about in BS Buttons, the Beard Bulletin Board. What?
Look at that.
That was almost like changing a poop knife into a pen, and a pen into a poop knife.
Basically the same thing.
Let's refresh this just in case.
Let's refresh it. So this is the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board. Well, look at that. Good thing you refreshed it. So, this is our bulletin board that we put on Facebook. If you go to the Talking Beards Facebook page, there's a link on there. It's a little blue button that says, join group. And you can get on there and you can post anything. And this is the point in the show where we read the things that you post, and you can post whatever you want. And if there's time, we will get to it.
Yep. So Fawn Hall, right off the bat, just wants to thank everyone for helping make Beards for Maddie comp such a huge success. Thank you to Honest Amish, the Facial Hair League, Talking Beards, Christina Algueretti, and Natalie for their guidance and support. And thank you to the Beard Mob South Carolina for Daniel and Fawn for putting that all in together too.
I mean, there's so many people that, should get recognition for helping us out with that. I mean, Andrew put together all the little first, second, and third place pictures. Tyler Hill gave us our awesome little banners. And I don't know, Amani and Boo, they pushed the mob. Like, this was an absolute team effort. I feel like the first competition we did, there was it wasn't as much of a team, like me, Scott, and I mean, Natalie helped and stuff, but it's like, it just seemed like much more of the community really got behind this competition. It was definitely a much larger group that helped push this thing. And it absolutely made it, a success, like an absolute success. And I said it, and I've kind of jokingly said it, and I'm still going to somewhat jokingly said it, but that's the, world's biggest online competition so far, I think.
Yeah, it's once again, we're setting the bar.
Not, then I don't know what is. 205 competitors and 15 grand. That's, I don't know who's beat that. You know what I mean? I know there's been a bunch, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's the biggest one I know of.
It is.
Anyway.
All right. Extended date for the registration for the National Beard and Mustache Championships presented by Honest Amish. It's extended to October 10th. Now, October 11th was the date that videos needed to be submitted by,
so
right?
That's still the same. October 11th, you need to get your videos submitted by October 11th, but registration has been extended until October 10th. So if you are interested in joining the National Beard and Mustache Championships online edition, go to the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board and follow the link, or you can Google search National Beard and Mustache Championships, or you can Facebook search it, or anything. You can find it. If you want to be involved, it's super easy to find. So get involved. It's for a good cause, and it's $35 to entry, and 100% of ticket sales will go to their charity.
Yeah, which we can't not remember off the top of our head.
Disaster relief?
Yes.
Whatever it was. Anyway, it's a good cause.
Look at Maddie right there with her craft beard. Look at, she's smiling. Brandon Borderline posts some, look at, it's us.
Woo!
That was fast.
That was quick, yeah.
Some pictures of Fawn and Daniel and Maddie from this past weekend. Look at Maddie. She's like watching her. Look at us. Look how good we look on TV there. Did you see us?
Mostly me.
Yeah. She smiles. She's like, cheese. All right. Maddie's having a good night.
Jimmy says, did y'all see the Bearded Hannibal Instagram post? Promo for Nationals. So, yeah, head over to the National Beard and Mustache Championships on Instagram and look at their promo for Nationals.
Michelle Emerson posts this. She lost a friend recently. Was her ex is Derek, who passed away also a few years ago. Couple firefighters, direct relief, yes. So if you want to see a little bit more about that, you can check that out over on the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. What about this, Aaron?
This could be all avoided if you had a poop knife. OriginalPoopKnife.com. When you flush the toilet after doing a massive poo and the water starts rising, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
That's pretty good.
You like that?
Thank you, Michelle Emerson.
Oh, I thought you were thanking me for my good impersonation.
Thank you.
Finally, I did a good one.
Great impersonation.
My cat's breath smells like cat food.
Stupid.
You like that, Mattson. You like that. You're shaking your head. Fun Hall sending these sweet babies. Why is she mailing babies out?
I don't know, but she's Fawn Hall. What'd I say? Dang it, I forgot what I called her.
Fondue.
Fondue is mailing out these sweet babies. So, speaking of mailing out, the trophies for Beards for Maddie got mailed out yesterday. So they are. Oh, that's what they are.
Those are the babies. Those are the babies.
I was so hung up on them being babies.
They're sweet babies. They're like,
anyway. So these are the trophies being mailed out to Honest Amish yesterday. So they're not babies at all. Apparently, they're trophies. So if Fawn would have put trophies instead of babies, I would have got that.
all right. Let's see. This Andrew Mattson. Is this you?
It is.
Oh, it is 5
minutes. Go ahead.
No, you do it. Go ahead. Go.
I was just reading it normal. I said, authorities find Minnesota man trapped under his massive goatee. He survived for days on crumbs found in his beard. So, yeah, I'm glad Andrew made it out okay. He was trapped under his goatee.
He's sitting on your couch now.
Yeah. Good thing he had those crumbs in there.
Saturday, November 14th, the pit stop, Nolanville, Tejas, Beardopalooza.
It's going to be a live event. If you head over to the FHL page and find Beardopalooza, you might find some little information about this event. But it'll have some pretty much the world's greatest MC that will be part of this event. It hasn't been announced yet, but there might be something on FHL.
They didn't ask me.
You can just get registered and follow the link. Well, this isn't a link, but you can find it. You go to Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club. Is it club? I don't know. Central Texas Beard and Mustache, and then it'll fill in the rest. So it's coming up November 14th. It'll be at 3:00. So check it out and go to it.
Brought to you by Texas Tan.
Texas Tan.
Texas Tan.
All right.
For all your tanning needs in Tejas.
That'll be an FHL event.
Hey, Aaron.
What?
Want to win a Bush of Beard hoodie and show off your superior art skills? Here's an opportunity.
Bush of Beards.
Look at all them Bush of Beards.
That thing's nice.
St. Louis Beard and Mustache Club. Win a free Bush of Beards hoodie. Think you can draw better facial hair? Grab a bald face image, providing comments, and post your handiwork.
Nice. Dan Silky Brown says, when you sign into your facial hair league account and almost 9,000 competitors, this face pops up, especially when it's the last person you messaged, ... about FHL.
You forgot a dot in there.
Dot. That's me.
That's me.
Wow.
Hey, y'all. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I like cats and I like race cars. I like to watch my NASCARs every Saturdays when they're running around in circles on their blacktop tracks in Daytona. Right?
Pretty much. That narrows it down. Probably not, but maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
Let's see. We had a Craft Whisker Club meeting today at 1 p.m., which was actually on Sunday.
Then that's a lie. It was not today.
I know.
Wow.
Tammy Lynn's like, sorry, guys. Couldn't stay the whole time. Kept losing service. Christina Algaretti.
Silent auction number 5. So, these silent auctions, they were a huge success, if I do say so myself. Huge success. Brett Maxfield won probably like 47 things. Come on, Brett. And I don't know. It was good, man. The whole thing, everything about this event just went very, very well. But someone won this.
Don
posted this. Content's not available. Fondue. A beard comp cruise. I think that's a great idea. And half a boat. That doesn't look like a good idea. I would rather go cruising in a whole boat.
Yeah, because that one's going to go down real fast.
It's not even going to float very long at all. It's just going to sink.
There was a lot of comments on that, and look at how many people smiley faced it in 69.
Or they said, "Wow."
Beard cruise. Boy, we still have some more. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that isn't available now. Scott Turner. He's a star.
Those stars? Oh, they are. Never mind. They're not hearts. They're stars. He's a superstar. Come on, Brett. Sweet T knows him. She's like, I know him. Talking about, come on, Brett.
What is this article that your sister posted?
I have absolutely no idea.
Dating.
It's a technique women love.
Is it master?
Yeah. Ladies, we're being duped. I have to admit, though, I'm not sad about it. So I believe this is about men with facial hair, how amazing they look with facial hair, and every man should grow a beard because every man looks better with a beard.
And if you grow a beard, you'll get a blonde-haired girl with blue eyes and nice white teeth and big earphones.
Yep.
Sounds legit.
Too legit. Sean Glander says, vote for him. So you go over to FHL and you go to live event, you circle the 1, and then you go down. You're like, oh, there's Sean Glander. He's huffing glue. And then you click him. Wait, I think that's over.
Yeah, I think we're all done. I think we're
all done here.
Yeah, I think we're all done with this BS Button Beard bulletin board.
We did it. Yeah, so we just wrap this thing up. We I don't know, did a pretty good episode. So yeah, we interviewed Maddie from Beards and Maddie fame, and she was super excited. We let her know how much money we raised, and I have some breaking news about that. So with that being said, we said that we raised $15,100. During this episode, we've got another $100. And so it's like $15,200 now. And that's like as of a few minutes ago.
Wow.
So I'll make sure she gets that as well. So anyway,
what's going on over there?
I don't know. Natalie's kicking stuff. Yeah, that's it. Appreciate everybody for what? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you everybody that participated, helped out, shared, or anything with Beards for Maddie. I believe it was an absolute success. Was honestly a little unsure about how it was going to go. We've kind of been watching trends of online competitions, and it's definitely been on the downward slope. But I think, Beard Mob just came together and knew that, she might not have been an official Beard Mob member, but they took her on as their own, and they absolutely came out. And I appreciate all you all for helping make this event a complete success. And I don't know, hopefully we get to do another one some other day. So I don't know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Maddie appreciates it. Everybody appreciates it. It was awesome. It was really, really fun from my perspective to just watch everything come together. Numbers were really kind of, I don't know the right word. They were down until about a week before the event, and then it was just popping off. The last 2 days were overwhelming, and that's just, natural, beard people. We all wait to the last minute to do everything, and this event was no exception.
Yeah, no exception.
We got it all together, and I don't think there was too many mistakes. The only thing I saw was apparently Dawn did send in a picture, and the email didn't pop up till last night for some reason. I got a notification that the picture, and it said it was sent on the 1st, but it didn't pop up till last night. So I don't know. So sorry, Dawn. We missed you in the craft category, and you had a little Talking Beards picture as your picture, but
you look so good still.
You still look great. That's it. I appreciate everybody for helping us out. I can't say that enough, but yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for tuning in for episode number 91 of Talking Beards. And like I said, this is episode number 165 of the podcast. And if you've ever kind of questioned why those numbers are not the same, we piggybacked onto the already existing podcast of Mr. the Beardcaster. And he was on 80, 70 something. And then we started talking beards, and we just, podcasted. The live show numbers.
Yeah.
We're not the same. So that's why those numbers don't line up. So if you ever want to go back and listen to Scott by himself, you can go back to early episodes of the podcast. And then right around 70-ish, we start being together. And first few were pretty shaky, but they still exist. But I think we got it figured out now. So
we do.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Like I said, I'm Aaron D. Johnston, and that's it. Go ahead, Scott.
All right. And I want to thank everyone again, too, for, like Aaron said, thanking everyone that was involved. I want to thank everyone. I want to really thank Aaron and Natalie and Andrew for all their help in making this happen amongst, everyone else. They were a great support group here, and they did a lot of work, and I appreciate it very much. Next week, our guests are going to be from the Jogger County Suicide Prevention Coalition. Now, I'm currently working on a project with them right now, and we're getting ready to launch this Movember thing. And, so basically it's all about helping with suicide prevention and learning all the different things to pay attention to when dealing with someone who is dealing with depression and what may lead them to actually, you know, going the full distance with that. So we're going to have some really good information about that. So, you know, and it's one of those things that just like, you know, pay attention to the people around you. And if you notice anyone's been a little off, you know, try to talk to them, you know, try to get some information out of them, you know, make them feel important and not alone. And, you know, especially with everything that's been going on in the world over the past, you know, 5-6 months where, you know, a lot of people have lost their jobs and, you know, people have been sick and people have been stuck at home. It's just been a crazy world over the past few months. So now is the most important time to really be paying attention and learning the best ways to help with suicide prevention. So I want to kind of give to the community with this because I know in the past there's been many beardos who've gone down that road, and you know, we all wish that we could have done something to help them and this and that. And I want to kind of plant this seed out there. So down the road, it's not that I wish I could have done something. It could be I helped this person live to be a better person and stuff like that. So that's what next week's episode is going to entail. So we hope that you guys all tune in for this one. It's going to be it's a very special one to me. And I hope you guys all tune in. So next Tuesday, the 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern, Talking Beards. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're all over the place. But if you want to find out more specific information about Talking Beards, go to talkingbeards.com. You can watch the show live there. If you don't want to interact on social media, you can also download and find all the old podcasts and all the old live video shows as well. You can get merchandise. You can do lots of different things there. It's all about whatever you want to do. And once again, we want to thank Honest Amish for all their big help and support with everything they do with Talking Beards and with the community and everything. So if you get a chance, go over to honestamish.com and check out all their great products. Pick something up. You know, we got the holidays coming up, and if you have a bearded someone in your life and you want to get them something really cool, go over to honestamish.com and order something today. So other than that, made that long-winded exit of the show, but we want to thank everyone again for tuning in. Don't forget to share this episode, and thank you, Maddie, for letting us help you.
Yep, that's it. Everybody, have a fantastic night, and we will see y'all next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Okay, bye.
Bye. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Talking Beards podcast. You can find out more information by going to talkingbeards.com. There you can subscribe to the podcast, make a donation to our show, or pick up some really cool Talking Beards merchandise. We hope to see you in the chat room. You can find us over at facebook.com/talkingbeards if you want to participate in our chat. Thank you again for checking the show out, and we hope you have a great week. Make sure you come back next week at 8 p.m. on Tuesday evening to watch the show live. Until next time, thanks.